Sandbox have been the team that's been playing around these bans. The Jaeger and now the Aruni.
I mean, they did lose around towards the Surya gate.
They did.
The rush, but
I wouldn't.
It was dropped.
I mean, I think in some regard, it's not that crazy to be this late in getting in, but Shy'll make sure that no one else does. The spray comes round. He's dropped his way on. He's found his way behind the bar, and with the pressure underneath, it's an opener, but they can't quite get the connection to Yas. Nitros are being used. They know Yas indeed is inside of the aquarium, or at least close to it. And Rin in the meantime trying to find Harper. Playing inside the VIP with that Tachanka. It's going to be the DP27 that fails to amaze. As a result, DK pick up a kill. Turn it back into that 4-on-4. Yas aware of a flank potentially in the making here and decides to go on a bit of a quick flank watch, but as he doesn't see anybody on those stairs, rotates back towards the side as well, with Katsing joining him, I believe, the diffuser. As they want to go in quick, Rin is in a crucial position here. He needs to get this very first kill. The pre-fire fails to come through, but the plant in the meantime is going to be attempted. There, the cover comes through. It's a 4 versus 2, and they had to pull off the plant, but they're going to see if they can swing for the fight. No! A lack of a connection. They still had the body underneath in case they tried to pick it up and move, but the first comes through for them. Rin drops Envy Taylor on the open door and goes for a quick hot foot round to potentially find a new place of entrance, whether they go into the back of security and CCTV to cut off that player on the back of the lobby, which is Harper, or they go to the top. It seems like it's going to be a bit of a clear from above. They have time to open up some vertical. They have time to force and shepherd some players into uncomfortable situations.
It's an actual plan, because if you just look at everybody, well, some of them are droning, but most of them are just standing still. And as I say that, it's going to be Yas that could swing around the corner here with a very big kill. Now they have the opening into service, but that's no longer an area where you can plant. You need to go much deeper now, and with a double grenade set being used, they could try and make their ways in.
Well, the pings come through, and they still have a backline, but it's the fight in the courtyard that goes away from them. Rin with one more! Finally put out of the misery, but the triple kill is more than enough to secure the DAMWON Kia response. Oh.
I like to think so. Either way, Yas coming right around the corner here, gets the very first kill. Shal gets picked up, and Yas, well, even under the proximity that gives away his position, is able to pick up that kill. Twitch drone quickly brought into safety. A static hoping to find a cross-section. That fight, that bite.
Oh, Rin! Through Rin. 5-2, and they're still going. They are repeatedly driving in until now. There's a very important take by Harper because Rin is stepping up.
It's a bit of the top floor control that has fallen. However, it is not really like Sandbox have the manpower to try and retake it. Next thing that needs to happen though is this wall to be opened up, and it will be the Buck that does it from above. Flashbangs are about to be tossed in, and as Envy falls, the plans will be going down soon. Coded inside, right behind the bar. It's Harper that tries to find a response. Smoke canisters will be used. The question is, will they stick it? The answer is yes, as Coded will not even die or go DVNO as a result of it. It's now Nova that needs to retake that top floor control. He also knows that there's no way he can get this defuse to happen, and the F412 comes through. All 11 buckshots used there to get that very first kill, but now he needs to find 2 more, and those 2 are in different positions. He can try and go for a bit of verticality here, but the question is, how effective will it be with the positions that are currently taken by these players? He goes almost down to 1 HP though, and the timer starts to run out, so let's go to get the very final kill. It was going DK's way, and the
open coated drifts past, but doesn't get caught out by it. They're aware, and the fight is about to hold together. A great take by Coated. And there's a bit of fire and a bit of flame around on the side itself as they're going to pop those big old fiery pellets from the Tachanka and the big gun, but DK keep themselves in it, keep the body balance, and put the pressure underneath Nova. He now has to pay full attention, and 30 seconds, they still have time to bring some of this back together.
All they truly need to do is get rid of Harper, who keeps putting the sights on fire, but he's dug in deep inside the VIP. They do manage to find the smoke, however, it's a 2-on-4 situation. Koda wants to go in with that diffuser, but it gets dropped by Shal. They went for a bit of a rotate, 14 seconds are left. Katsing knows that he needs to pick it up. He knows that they need to go big. Rin will be able to pick up the very first kill. That enables them now to go for a plant. Harper, 1v2, needs to find a cover that allows him to continue pushing on as the timer runs out, and Rin gets the very final kill. It is DK that leads. He put a lot of emphasis on it, just like you saw during 2 rounds.
Well, that's an early take. Rin, still on the tear from before, gets the F2 through the door. Make sure they take care of Harper, who has, to be fair, been in a bit of a back and forth with them this entire game so far. And this one, it flips into the way of a play.
Find a DK player as a result. Maybe waiting for a repel sound or anything like that, as Rin looking to push through. It's Xiao, however, that's close around the corner. It's the Famous against a Rain in. And Rin gets a second kill of the round, bringing it to a 5-on-3 situation. With every man that falls, there is less people left on the actual side, especially if Nova is being challenged as well. Has to stand still now. Katsang goes for the jump in through the kitchen window. Envy Taylor is forced now to fall back. The site is under control. Coated wants to go for the plant as Rin gets yet another kill. It is only up to Envy now. Is he going to drop or is he waiting for Rin to pass him? D1D at least stops him for now.
Time and time again, Rin is just finding themselves in a fight where he is absolutely able to dismantle and take Sandbox by surprise. Envy Taylor, well, they have more than a big ask in front of them, the 5 versus 1. They've got to see if they can do anything, and nothing is being handed to them. DAMWON Kia take the tack timeout that Sandbox utilized and said, oh no, we're not going to your pace, this is still ours. All over the site, nobody is caught. It's just an extension of that conversation as it was before. He didn't try and drive for anything other than this, but still 4 rounds to DAMWON Kia, who are injuring themselves more than each other. Yet again, no one's caught by the Lion.
Ball is now. It's a double kill for Rin! That is going to be the 13th on this map so far, and suddenly it has opened up, just lines them up there and picks them apart. As Sandbox, they see their hopes of this, well, the semi-finals dwindle bit by bit, or rather kill by kill, as Rin just continues to harper down on them every single time. And as Rin had 11 kills on map 1, that means it's 24 in total. It's just 4 left for the 1,000th kill in their career. And DK are looking to make this a 5-1 scoreline. The default cam is still up, but will surely be dealt with shortly as, well, more X-Karos are currently being deployed, and Envy Taylor needs to move back up. Has that Nitro, however, could decide to use it for some verticality, but with the 30 seconds that are left, DK is surely to explode into the site very soon. A player in phase and a player in the bar.
I mean, here it comes. The pressure goes against them. It's a trade out. Dakotad's going to see if he can stick it. The Echo's gone. The fight happens on the back line. Envy Taylor doesn't have a strict route, but they just took a very important take. However, a repositioning on the plant, and Shael trying to find the ping, but they have long since moved. They are around the corner, but the trade is there. You saw the slow creep. Another pulse comes through, and the spray goes its Rin's way. 3 more for the 1,000. The pings are coming up across the board. The 2 on the stairs, and Envy Taylor at least finds 1, and there's another trade out, but it's on opposite sides. Nova gets a bit of revenge. They might still have a ping, but it's Yas that creeps around, puts the pressure on from office, and then slips their way. Static is concerned, and Rin is dangerous as they try and find 1 more fight, and it's 1 more kill, 2 more Rin, 1 more Rin! 1 more Rin for your 1,000th kill on the board, 16-4. And it's a moment for Shael to do some quick thinking. A little bit of maths than I've been able to piece together to work out where you think they might be. They have time, but they also have Rin in front of them, and Yas, and Katsang, and it seems the first is his. 1:15, 2 more.
Finds 1, needs 2, gone 6 used on those blue stairs, gives away a small bit of information. Barbed wire was still up, however. Flashbangs will be used, but not very effective as the ADS is still in place. It's going to be the crossfire coming through. Rin will swing, but it's Yas that gets the kill instead. A smart, quiet 26 kills together, just 4 on the rest of DK here. As Envy Taylor was about, oh, Rin gets taken out first. Static gets that one. Might just as well become semis if DAMWON.
See if what they can pull out from the side. There is the canister that stops that little quick plant down on the other side of the wall, and they have the cover, but Coated has the kill. A 4 versus 4, and the diffuser is cold in and amongst the mix of the site. Envy Taylor can't quite find the purchase on the door, and the fight is against them. Katsang, the man who clutched out the first map, brings a bit of this one back. Envy Taylor, a scrappy fight down onto the side of the swing, but it's a 3 versus 3, but there's only 10 seconds. They've got to see if they can drive themselves into the final 2 remaining players. Coated and Katsang, they're still holding back. The diffuser's been picked back up. He's ready for the swing. He gets the double kill, and it is now DWG Kia, who are progressing to the semi-finals. They are the first Korean team to make it to this level. They had stiff competition from a team they know oh so well. The biggest supporters of each other up to this point, and this game was the make or break, but the pressure